Check on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Thank you for joining. We're about to start up here in a moment. Oh, what's up, guys? Deuces. Hope everyone's having a good night. Thank you for joining. I'm Def Shogun, freelance illustrator, graphic designer. Worked on this logo for my buddy Mauve Monk. He wanted a cybernetic monk warrior for his logo, so that's what we've got right here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the cybernetic Akuma, right? Which is cool. Right now, since we finished this over on TikTok, yet the last 2 days we were live on TikTok, and now I'm gonna switch this over to the computer. I'm gonna work on the text. So it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a very long live. It shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I figured I would do this live on here. Maybe just be a quick one. You know, we'll see how it goes. So. First things first, I need to switch it over to the computer. I have to turn on Wi-Fi on my computer so that my iPad can see it. Give me just a second. Share PNG. There's my computer. It pops right up. Drop it right on my desktop. Alright, so now I can disconnect the iPad and we shall connect to the desktop screen. Alright, so that's what we've got right here. Yeah, so you're going to be able to see everything I see, which is cool. Alright, so what we've got here is Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going with the native size for the logo, which is 12 inches by 12 inches at 300 dpi, and I have a setup for it right here. So click it, as you can see, 300 dpi, good to go, 12 by 12, create. There it is. Here's our little mauve logo, drag it in, bing bong. Ooh, it looks so good. Looks so good. I gotta see the chat though. I can't see the YouTube chat. Give me just a second. I'll put it like over here. That works. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got like a whole boom mic set up now. So I got like the arm over, so like it's not impeding on my workspace. We're getting there, step by step, little by little. Getting a little better. So right now, since I dragged the PNG in there, it's not quite solidified as a PNG in Adobe Illustrator right now. As you can see, all it's doing is linking the image to the file on the desktop. Right? So if I were to save this file and say I were to delete the image that was on the desktop that I dragged into it, it would lose the connection to the file. For those of you that don't really know how Adobe Illustrator works, that's how that works. So what we're gonna do is go into Object. We're gonna rasterize. Make the background transparent, keep the 300 dpi. Now it's a part of the actual file, which is what we want. So I'll make it as big as I can. So, but we'll also have room for text. I gotta fix the parameters on when I move stuff. It like, by hitting the arrows on my keyboard, it like pops it really far. Like it's ridiculous. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm just reading the chat right now. Yeah, I'm able to see you now. Yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Okay, so The name of this logo you want it to read as Mauve Monk, correct? I just want to specify. I got the client in the chat right now for those of you that are watching the replay. Oh, we got the shit show in the house. What's up, man? Working in Adobe Illustrator at the moment. Gonna finalize the logo here. Yes, sir. Mauve Monk. All right, so first things first. Mauve Monk. So I just typed it out. I'm gonna make it bigger. Now we'll go to our fonts menu, which is ridiculous. I wanted something like edgy to go along with this character. I really like that. Just looking at that. But I want it to stand out, you know? It might not be bold enough. You know, for a logo you want boldness. Boldness. That's cool. That's cool. Just have like a funky script. I actually have to do a script logo later tonight for a client, so I might save that. That's cool. So if you like a font, because we'll go through a couple of them in this process just to make sure that we like what we see. Alright, that's what it was. That's pretty cool. Wade, what's up, man? Welcome. And welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a good night. The kids have been absolutely nuts tonight, which is no surprise. But here we are. I made it. I survived. That's pretty cool. T-Bomb, what's up, my dude? Welcome. Pick I shared look red. It just looked off and hazy. So the colors looked off. Can you go into the settings on your Procreate file and see what the color setting is? Whether it's CMYK or RGB or whatever. That's cool. Oh my, that's pretty dope. I like the look of that. That's dope too. I might have to run that. It's black screen on your end? Says I'm fine. You might have to refresh your feed, T-Bomb. Yeah, try coming back in. Shit, I lost what font that was. I really like that font. Alright, let's scroll down. That's cool too. Feels cyber and monk. Yeah. Feed is good on my end. Alright, cool. I like that. You like that one, Mauve? I like that one. That one hits hard. Whatever, we'll go with that one. I like that. I don't care what you say. just thinking about how I'm going to play with it. So, if you want to manipulate the text, the best thing to do, in my opinion, because there's a lot of different ways, like the ways to use different programs like Procreate and Illustrator and Photoshop. What I like to do is go up to Type, Create Outlines. Now I can really manipulate it, because now the program considers this to be an image and not a typeface anymore, right? So I can manipulate it as such. So we'll go up here, go up to Effect, we'll do a quick warp arch. Now you see you have that outline still there, right? I don't understand the inner workings, I just know how to take care of shit. So after you do your curvature or your edit, whatever you decided to do in effects, you go up to Object and you go to Expand Appearance. I don't want it to cover up too much. Maybe I should have had it go down the other way. We could do that. Alright, Object, Type, we'll go to Type, Create Outlines again. Now that I'm looking at it, Effect, Burp, Arch. We'll go the other way. And we'll try to eyeball it a bit, so it goes around the circle relatively well. It's going to be in front of, which is fine. Object, Expand Appearance. So I do TikTok lives sometimes and YouTube lives other times. Yes, shit show. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to build up my YouTube, but the kind of exposure I get on TikTok can't be beat. I get sent out to more people, you know? So I'm going to stick with TikTok, but I'm going to build up my YouTube in the process as well. We'll just see how it goes, you know? Alright, so now we'll go to Outlines. Over here we'll go to the Stroke, which is the outline stroke. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. We're going to make it white. And click on these boxes all the way to the right to make it on the far outside. If you want to have sharp edges, you can do this, which I think is what we're going to do. Maybe make it not so big. Just like that, that's cool. I was thinking, I know it's crazy, but hear me out. Like, what if it was at an angle? Not dead on. Or maybe it was on this side. Like, more on this side. Just play around with it, see what looks good. And then what we can do is I can have his arm, his hand here, overlap the lettering. And I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. Ellie, what's up, girl? T-Bomb, what's up? I don't know if I said hello. I'm sorry if I didn't. Yes, this is Mauve's new logo. Just like that. Okay, so now if we like our outline, I'm gonna go ahead, make a duplicate. And we're going to remove the internals of this. We're going to go to Object, we're going to go to Outline or Path, and outline the stroke. So now it's no longer a stroke. The outline of this piece is an actual object. But if you notice, there's a bunch of little pieces intersecting, overlapping, and doing all that jazz, right? So you go to Pathfinder, and you merge all the pieces as one. Now, it reacts as one object, which is cool. That's what you want. Alright, here we're going to remove the stroke. So now we can affect the outline and the internals, colors, separately. And change them up how we see fit. So, say we want to do a gradient. We'll grab a red. We'll grab an orange. Take out that black. Take out that white. Expand upon it. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so now, alright, this isn't quite lined up with the outline, so we're going to fix that. There you go. Now we can take the outline, since it's a separate object, and we can give it its own outline. Feel me? So we'll go to stroke. This way it pops off. If you happen to have a light background or a dark background, that text is gonna pop, and that's what we're trying to do today. Try to make it happen here. Let's go a little thicker. Yeah, it's fire. My first employee quit today, not my doing, but it was not the drama I needed. As long as it had nothing to do with you. But you're not a hiring manager right now, are you? Are you gonna have to hire people to fill the workspace? So we'll group that. Now that's all together, nice and tidy. Let's drop the opacity on this bad boy so we can see where the fingers overlap, right? All right, I'll just watch the magic, I guess. Here. I'm gonna have to zoom in for this shit. Now, since I can't see the thickness of the outline around the knuckles, I literally have to pretend I know what I'm doing here. pull this back. Go this way. Zoom out. This is where designing gets a little technical. It's hard for me to even explain what I'm doing sometimes at this point. This is the type of work that I do off camera because I feel like maybe it's not that interesting. But if you get an idea of what to do out of here, then all the more better for you. Alright, so now we have this outline. We're going to turn off the stroke that we have on that path, but we still have that path selected. Now I'm going to select the logo itself, the artwork. Command 7. Now that cuts it to where I have that path. Right? So now I should be able to grab this. Did I screw up? Because I want that logo to be... I want this piece to be in front, this piece not to be. Yeah, I screwed up. Okay, no problem. Alright, so here's what I gotta do. Don't tell me how to live my life, Adobe. Alright. Now I have to trace around this lettering to get the effect I want. Do I have to go around the whole thing? Okay. Sorry if I'm ignoring the chat. I'm just trying to do a little problem solving here. This music sounds like a Robot Chicken theme for some reason. It's the feeling I get. Let's see if that works. Command 7. I grab this. Bring up the opacity. Yep. Now it looks like he's kind of pulling it down. It's pretty cool. What emotes sub edges before for the same friend? He loved them. What is his name from love? Cal, what's up, man? Waka waka. Rob, do you have a set starting base price for a logo like this? A logo like this is like $300. I'll be honest with you. It's a custom illustration, high detail, and it's robotics. $300 to start. By the time it gave me back to chat, it would let me watch the live, but wouldn't display the chat. But it's back. Yay! Glad you're back, shit show. Mauve, what do you think, sir? How do you feel? Just tweak this. Looks good. Now we try to fill up the space as much as we can. Especially when it's like a round logo like this. And he might be using it for emotes and or profile pictures and stuff like that. Definitely want that. I had to pay some credit card bills. Gone. Yeah. So, the reason why I was talking earlier about my kids being crazy today, we went to Target, we were buying a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to buy shelving. We bought some other, you know, the shelving in Target's like $20 a pop, and it's like this stupid little shelf. I'm so glad we didn't. Like, the kids were going nuts. I thought maybe if I take them down the toy aisle, I'll give them something to pick out. If they're trying to coerce them, if you're nice, I'll get you this, blah, 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 you know. It wasn't working. They were acting crazy, both of them. So Ninja took the little girl. She took her straight to the car. And I had to take Ryder out of the car. We had to abandon the cart because we had a bunch of stuff in there, and I couldn't imagine going on that line with these kids screaming their heads off. I wasn't going to deal with it, and neither was Ninja. So we were like, ugh. Millennium got me into drawing Batman, but I reference his Batman drawing, but I added Black Panther in my drawing. Oh, dope, T-Bomb. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Mauve. So I removed, in case you notice, I removed kind of the haze that I had put there. You're right, it was taking up a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're designing stuff and you're working on stuff, you don't know when to stop exactly. You hope it just hits you, and you're like, okay, that's good. But yeah, I think this looks dope. Okay, so I'm going to save this now. File, save as. Save it to the desktop. Mauve, Monk, logo, desktop. There's the AI file, the master file, and now I'm going to create a high resolution PNG for you. So we'll go to file. Yeah, I told you this wasn't going to take too long. Doing the text. Use artboards, so it'll be a square. Actually, no. Yeah, use artboards because I have this there right now. Use artboards. PNG is fine. Mob Monk logo, desktop. There it is. No background. clean. I'm gonna drop this for you in the Discord momentarily. Let me save this. Command C. Close this. New file. 12. Okay, now I gotta look at the. Might as well get this out of the way. This will be a quick logo design to do. This will be a quick one. Gregory, what's up, man? I'll show you. I just did Mauve's logo, completed it. Come on, load, you poop. There it is. What is the max resolution that lets you export on here? Just curious. Vector Native is just 8K by 8K. I don't know what the max resolution is. I know Adobe Illustrator, you can, basically that's how billboards are made. Giant, huge graphics, you know? So, pretty big. I need to go to my Instagram messages. So if anybody's interested in commissions, hit me up on Instagram. American. Sign a new business name. Descendants. Cool name, right? Descendants. Command V. Command V. There it is. Alright. Okay, so now what I do, we gotta spruce this up a little bit, right? And you're working out, good for you, man. And if you guys want to hit the likes and share out the stream, I'd appreciate it, just to help boost that algorithm to push it to more people. If anybody else that's watching that isn't in the chat, welcome. We're working on a logo right now. Descendants. I wonder if I should put he didn't say to put anything else in there, but I feel like something else belongs there, right? Like just something like that. I'd be better off doing this in Procreate, if I'm honest. But I gotta do this graphic by hand, which is fine. Just making these random little artifacts. Just to make it look a little imperfect, you know? Because that goes a long way. That looks cool. That looks pretty dope. Sometimes when it comes to graphic design, less is more. I just want this to scratch a little bit, like give it like a little imperfectness to the edge. Just try and keep the direction. Like the pen just kind of flew off, like descended, and then back for that stroke underneath. Just trying to capture some movement. Same here. Gotta add a subtle level of imperfectness. It's not going to be that noticeable, but at the same time, the eyes will pick up on it just enough. Thinking across that T as well. Yeah, a lot of work goes into fonts. A couple of my favorite artists, designers, they make their own fonts regularly, and I actually use some of them on the regular for logo work. It's amazing what they're capable of. I don't know how they do it. This way it looks edgy, you know? Ah. Okay. Now, like I did earlier, grab the text, go up here to type, create outlines. So computer thinks it's just outlines. Then we'll go here to Pathfinder, and we'll click this to merge them all, and then I'll grab all those other pieces and we'll do the same thing to merge them all. I'm thinking what the next step should be. I wonder if I should have it at an angle. That's pretty cool, just like that. Now it's all one piece. Enlarge it a little bit. Adobe Illustrator can be expensive. I have the Adobe Creative Cloud, so I just have like everything on there for like $60 a month or some shit. Trying to think what I should do next. So we'll create an outline, make it white. Gonna stroke, boop, boop, boop. Make it decently thick. Put it in the back. Object arrange, send the back. Alright, so now, depending on the color of the background, say we'll go with like a blue or something. Object arrange, send to back. It's outlined, right? So now, no matter what, doesn't matter what color shirt or anything that they put it on, you'll be able to see the logo. And that's what you want. Just gotta zoom in, make sure that you're lined up proper like. Just like that. Alright. So, actually, bring this down to about halfway. So that they can see that this logo will work on a black design or a white design. Doesn't matter what color we put it on. Who can replicate any font? It's wild. Wow, that's crazy. He writes it with sidewalk chalk on the sidewalk. Whoa. That's a crazy like understanding of like how leading and the way font shapes work and everything. That's crazy. Alright, that's that. Let's put it up a little more. My desktop drop, Def Shogun, white PNG. They haven't paid me the full amount yet, so this is what you have to do to protect yourself. Keep that in mind, kiddies. Didn't I click transparency? Yes, I did. Yeah, it'll pop on any background. Yes, sir. Object, rasterize, transparent, okay. Object, export as, we'll just do a JPEG for good measure, use artboards, doesn't have to be a huge file. This is just for their example image to see what they think. That's it, ladies and germs. Another logo complete. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate everybody's support. I miss you guys. I'm going to jump on tomorrow. I think I'll jump on TikTok or something like that. See how it goes. But if anybody's interested in checking out more of my work, link is in the bio. And yeah, hit me up if you'd like a logo for commissions or anything like that. Hit me up on Instagram or join my Discord and shoot me a message there. And that's it, gang. Thank you guys again so much. Mav, I hope you like it. I'm going to send this over to you shortly in a moment. And we'll go from there. All right. Much love. if people know how much legal trouble they can get into for using something commercially without. But right, of course. Gregory, have a good night. Mauve, good night. Sacred, Ellie, everybody. Shit show, if you're still watching. T-Bomb. Have a good night. Much love. Be safe. See you next time.